everyone, to this beautiful and nice day Saturday. And for you, if it is for you, Sunday as well. Especially who live in Australia, your day ahead. So I hope everyone's having a good Saturday and a Sunday. I hope you're having good weather, unlike our good friend Ben. No power for 5 days. Boy. Well, today be day 6 for Ben, exploring with Ben and Sam, if you know them. So I hope everyone's having a good day, sitting back, relaxing, taking it easy after a long week of work, or unless you just got off work. You need to sit back and rest your feet from putting that many hours of work in. So I'll drop the link and you can come up and we can chat and have a good time on this Saturday and Sunday. So, and there you go. And the link is pinned at the top of the chat, everyone. Come on up and let's have some fun tonight and catch up what we've all missed of what's been happening. Yeah, like Ben, exploring with Ben and Sam without power. Ooh, for 5 days. Gee. What would you do without power for 5 days? How would you react? It'll be pretty hard for me to react with no power for 5 days straight. Today might be day 6 for Ben and Sam. Hope they're all doing well. If you didn't happen to catch him on Traveling Fools last night, Ben happened to jump on the panel and he mentioned that no power for 5 days. Who? Oh, hi, Wanda. Good to see you. Yeah. Hope Ben and Sam are all right. Hope they get their power back and back to normal pretty soon. So come on up and let's have a good time tonight, everyone. Unfortunately for tonight, Vic BC Live will not be going live tonight due to we had an early, you could say, birthday party for Rob. And tonight, his family are getting together at their place and having a big family birthday party to celebrate Rob's birthday. And I wish Rob a double birthday since he gets to celebrate twice, like we got to celebrate on Wednesday. And he gets to celebrate again tonight. So I hope Robin is having a good time with friends and family. And, oh, yeah, like I seen earlier, warm. Ooh. Warm in British Columbia. I can see that, it being warm there. So, hope Rob has a good time. And I wonder what type of birthday gifts he'll get tonight. We all know what he got on Wednesday. If you did see it, we all seen what he got on Wednesday. A beer fridge. So he'll have a good time with that. He can't live without having his small beer fridge. So come on up. Let's have a good time until Mel goes live tonight, a little later on tonight for his bracket night with movies with Bill Murray, which he's featuring of his bracket night for tonight. So hope you all go over there and then cast your vote. Cast your vote of which one you think is good. But I'll let Mel explain it if he happens to come up, and let all of you viewers know what he has planned in store for tonight, for his bracket night tonight. So hope he'll have a good time. And when you go over there a little later, hope you have a good time as well. So yeah, Wanda, a double birthday. So double the gifts, double the maybe birthday cake. Yeah. And I sent a little message to Mrs. T to for me and my co-host, to Wendy, to save a slice, a piece of cake for each of us. So oh, it's pretty good, Wanda. A nice sunny day out today. And just take a quick peek. And I feel the temperature is 23, but feeling like 25 outside Celsius, with the humidity at 53% here in the city. What it is right now, so I can assume it was warm earlier. So, but they call for rain for tonight and into tomorrow morning. So we'll wait and see, because Mother Nature might change its mind. You never know. So I see there's two people lurking. One that we might know, or unless she's having a good time, which of course we don't want to disturb Rob and the other person's birthday that they're celebrating tonight. So come on up and let's have a little fun, especially with it being a Saturday. For those who don't work weekends, we get to sit back and relax. And of course, my co-host, those days she's been working. She's been working hard in the kitchen and doing many other things there. I can just imagine how she's been working around the clock. So, because I know what it's like working in a restaurant, because I've worked for a restaurant industry for just about 16 years. So, me dealing with dirty dishes. Yeah, that many years. Oh, there she is.
Good morning. Morning for me. Yep, I'm a dish bitch.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm the everything bitch. I'm the motel room cleaner. Now I've just been promoted to the pizza maker, pre-prepping food. I've done all this shit before, so I just applied as a job for cleaning. And then when they realised that I can actually do other stuff. Good morning, Wanda. Afternoon, evening, early morning.
It's hard to keep track of.
Dish bitch. The bad thing about being a dish bitch is when some stupid moron, and it was one of the first things I mentioned when I started washing dishes, is I hope everyone's smart enough to not put sharp knives in soapy dishes water when you can't. to see it. No,
Yes.
no. There's always that one friggin' fool. So yeah, I wound up friggin' getting a little tiny stab mark on my finger. You can't even see it. It's only from a steak knife.
Ooh.
Where I got to work and it was just already full of water and dishes and everything like that. So I've just ducked my hands in and yep, there it was. I even turned around to the manager because, like, I even have a big mouth in work situations. I'm old enough, man, where I'm not going to take shit from not even bosses. We did. Trump got shot at. You didn't hear that?
Ooh. No.
Wow, where have you been?
That will be
Under a
on.
rock?
That'll be all over the place.
Yeah, no, he got clipped in the ear.
Oh.
Yeah, wow. Have you been under a rock, James?
No,
Just turn
I
on the
didn't
TV.
happen
It'll be on
to
every fucking
check
channel.
online to see if what news or what's been happening
First
today.
thing I saw when I turned on the internet just to see what's going on in the world. Yeah, check out YouTube to find out what's happening in the world. And yeah, everyone's got friggin' Trump shot and and yeah. It's I've got my own personal theories, and I'm sure the rest of the world has their own personal theories.
Yeah, that'll be all over the news here.
Well, I was actually listening to it before I jumped on panel and had my shower and everything. That's why I sent you the message saying, "Gonna be late."
Oh.
It wasn't too late, but yeah. I seen it. That's where I seen it on Mosh's. I can understand type A text.
Oh.
I understood type A text. See.
Yeah.
I am a mobile, top quality shirts billboard today, like always.
Yeah. Well, you happen to be wearing a shirt. I happen to have.
Oh, you got a Ben & Sam glass. Nice job.
I just got it today. It just got delivered.
Yeah, well, I've got a Gutters merch coming in for whatever bizarre reason. Joey did say that different products get made in different places. So I think the last I heard, my item, because I haven't told anyone what it is yet, it's at New Jersey. No, it's not purple. It's like a dark grey. I thought I've already got enough flipping black bloody merchandise shirts. I need to have an idea what one I'm grabbing.
Yeah, you really don't want to grab black items because then you really get hot on those warm days.
Oh, I just wouldn't go outside on those warm days. I stay inside in air-conditioned comfort. Stuff them dang hot days. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so there's that. He only got winged in the ear, though. And then, like I say, all the conspiracy theories and all the rest of it, someone saying he didn't really get shot. He jumped down and cut his ear. I've already heard that one this morning.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of theories to what transpired.
Yeah, and then so I was watching the thing that Mosh was streaming one day, and the actual news team was saying that they're still investigating the suspect. Well, are they still a suspect if they're dead, allegedly? Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
Yeah, so apparently they've already shot the person that's meant to have done it, alleged to have done it, because let's face it, it's all fresh news, so everything's just an allegation, etc., etc. Everything we say is just allegations. We are not conspiracists.
Yeah.
We are not experts in attempted assassinations. But it's just funny how when you actually watch the footage, that all the people behind Trump, because he was doing like one of his little friggin' run around doing, I think it was Pennsylvania, doing his little promo speech stuff. And then there's like a big grandstand of people behind him. So when the initial, I think someone said there was something like 15 shots, but you can only hear 3 go off, I think. 2 others have gone now. 2 other people have died. Is that correct, Wanda? I heard that one had been killed.
Maybe it's Secret Service
A
or
civilian.
who that would protect the vice or the former president.
Oh no, I think it was a civvy. I think it was a civvy or civilian.
Mm.
But the thing that amazed me is all the people in the grandstand behind friggin' Donald Trump's little speech podium and everything like that. Yep. They were all standing when he was doing his speech, and everyone just like crouched down when the shooting happened, and then they're all just sitting there. And I sort of think, wouldn't instinct and your own mind's actual automatic self-preservation reaction be to run?
Yeah.
Why are people still sitting there? You're all standing right behind the line of fire. Did anyone behind Donald Trump get shot? I'm still waiting to hear the person that got unalived where they were standing. Because if they couldn't have been in the grandstand behind it, the civilian that got unalived, because no one in the grandstand behind them were all going into a big, massive panic. They all just crouched down when the shots happened. And then they just sort of stayed in seated position. That was just one thing I noticed, that no one behind Donald Trump. So, I mean, you'd think the shooter would be at the front. Clearly a bad shot because he only winged his ear. Or maybe it was a windy day and Trump, he was lucky.
Yeah, and the thing too is with security around him, there would, if you wanted to get close to him or in the stands kind of thing, security would be checking everyone.
Well, security apparently did check everyone before they were coming in to, watch the speech. That was one statement that was made, and I'm thinking, how the hell does security check everybody? Come on, man, they're big turnouts. You need to watch a movie called Arlington Road. If you've never seen Arlington Road, it is a really good watch. It's an older movie, not black and white old, but it's an older movie where the bad guy gets away. It's one of those movies where the bad guy doesn't get caught and the bad guy gets away. And the whole premise of the movie is how if the media tells you a certain thing to bring calm back to the populace, general populace, that's what they do. So the bad guy who was actually in the movie, this is a movie I'm talking about, Arlington Road. It's got Tim Robbins and Jeff Bridges. I think it's Jeff Bridges, one of the Bridges in it. And yeah, so Tim Robbins is actually the bad guy. Sorry for giving it away. And Tim Robbins actually gets away in the movie. The media tells people all over the news that they've caught the bomber. And that just takes away the panic from the general population. And I sort of wonder if that's what's happened in this situation. Oh, no, the person that done the attempted assassination, he's been shot, he's been dead. And then everyone immediately goes into the next stages of, oh, he's been caught, it's okay, we can go out shopping again. Arlington Road. Got to check that movie out. It will give you a whole new perspective on what you see on TV. I'll guarantee you. So admittedly, it's only just a movie.
This incident would be, what, the second or third time that a former president or would have been a target kind of thing. I can't think of if it's
the
second
third
time or the third time.
I think the third. Because obviously there's JFK, like assassination attempts or success.
Then there was another one, but He
Which I'm
got
amazed has only ever been
wounded,
like,
I think, if I remember right. But a lot of people are around him. I forget his. I'm just trying to think here. Would this be the second or third time?
be more than that, surely.
Our American friends would know because it would be in
Let's see what.
their history books when they went to
Oh,
school. So
there's been attempts or plots. So plots is just like plans to assassinate 18 of the 46 U.S. presidents. So plots can just be, plans were found out before the attempt happened.
hey, Seagull.
Oh, okay. There's been a lot more than what we realise. 4 sitting presidents have been killed. Abe Lincoln, of course, John Wilkes Booth. James A. Garfield was shot by Charles Chow. Sounds French. Gitu. Baba Booey. Seagull.
So that'll be on the news for a couple of days for sure.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Because whatever was happening earlier, say yesterday, all of a sudden the story changes to that particular incident, what happened today. And that'll be the story for a few days until something else bigs and breaks, then that'll change.
Okay, so there's actually been a lot of attempts. Oh, look, and the Donald Trump one's already on Wikipedia. They fill it in quick. So Ronald Reagan has had 6 gunshots fired towards him, striking him and 3 others. Yeah, look, I'd be I think I'd be doing public speaking in a bulletproof booth.
Yeah, bulletproof glass, yeah.
Well, it's the kind of job where you definitely got your haters, all this left wing, right wing, conservatives, all this kind of stuff, and some people just get really extreme.
Yeah.
That they themselves are prepared to die for the friggin' stupid cause of killing another person. And as if killing another person is going to stop whatever progress that person has put in place. And our lovely Exploring with Ben and Sam is in the middle of tornadoes and stuff.
Yeah. He was live on Traveling Fools panel last night. And he mentioned
Yeah, he must have been
for
sitting in his
5
car. That's
days.
why it was so dark.
Yeah, for 5 days with no power. And today you'd think would be day 6 if he's still without power.
Well, see, that's probably why it was dark when he was on TFs, because he would have been sitting in his car charging up his phone.
Because for a second there, they couldn't figure out who that was. Then they eventually recognized it was Ben.
Yeah, buddy. Well, that's it too. When you got no power and it's screaming hot.
Yeah. Then you got to stop to think too. All that food is just wasted now for that many days.
Seagull. No one's ever tried to get to kill Seagull, except that one time. When he called her lazy. Oh my God, she went crazy. Is this one of the ex-wives that you've been collecting? Why no power for Ben? Because of the tornadoes.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they're not underground. Because back home on Family Farm, they're underground.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
like Dorothy from Wizard of Friggin' Oz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then the
Except-
only time the power would go out if gophers or that are on the ground would chew on that damn wires.
Oh yeah. Every time I hear the word gopher, I think of that movie Evan Almighty or Evan Almighty. You know, Gopher Wood when he had to build the ark. Sorry, just having a movie moment. Yeah, so poor old Benny Boop, he's doing it rough and tough and scary.
Yeah.
Kathy Cat. What are pocket gophers? What a pocket, anyone? Is that a American expression? Pocket gophers? James?
No.
Come on, you live over that part of the world. What's a pocket gopher?
I never heard that term.
Me either. We call shit-kicking work slaves and, like the lower class, non-qualified tradespeople, we call them the gophers. Get a job as a gopher. Go for this, go for that.
Yeah, everyone has different terms for different things. So.
Like a mole. All right, I'm going to Google pocket gopher. Googling the pocket gopher. Must be a little gopher. Pocket gopher, okay. Oh, they're so cute. How could they be so destructive? Geez, they got some buck teeth on them. They should go to a dentist. Let's bring up pocket gophers and widen our world.
Ooh.
Yeah, pocket gophers. Fossorial gopher rodents. Name for their fur line, cheek pouches. Oh. Here we go. They got little pockets in the sides of their face. That'd make it better for storing stuff. It's like a backpack in the side of their face.
Yeah.
And check out the fangs on them. Ooh, lethal gopher traps. That sounds deadly. The Gophinator. Holy crackers, look at the teeth on them. That's wild. And the fingernails. Jeepers creepers.
Ooh.
Yeah, Gopher can sign up for Trudeau's new dental plan.
Yeah.
Go for dentistry. Get it? Go for dentistry. Go for dentistry. Nah. What are they doing? They shut down our phones. That we had to get another number because it take 8 months. Oh, the gophers shut down the phones from chewing them. Oh, the gopher movie on the golf course. That's Caddyshack. I'm pretty sure that's Caddyshack. Oh, here's trouble.
Oh. Yeah.
This is, top quality shirts, promo man, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
The managing director, the creator, the one, the only, Joey Foster.
Yep.
See, We're shamelessly plugging as usual. What's that glass you're drinking out of today there, James?
The glass today is from Exploring with Ben and Sam.
I know.
I just
And I've
happened to
got the
get
Ben
it
and
today.
Sam shirt on. And I didn't even ask you what glass you were using today. We were just like in sync. You've got the TF shirt, I've got the TF cup, but I've got the Ben and
Yep.
Sam shirt and you've got the Ben and Sam glass. That's freaking pathetic. I don't know if it's sad or finely tuned minds. I love my Ben and Sam shirt too. I actually like this grey.
I like the cup.
Yeah. We're James and I are just walking, talking top quality shirts, billboards.
Oh yeah, we're the promoters.
Absolutely no love. We do it for no rewards, people. It is good stuff. And it is. I like the shirts. They feel nice. You've heard me say it 100 times. I do love my coffee cup. It's a nice big coffee cup, not a poxy little, pissy little one. So what's the glass like? I don't have a glass. I haven't touched a glass. I've only seen a glass on the photos. Is it a nice, heavy, solid glass? It doesn't feel like that thin, flimsy shit.
No, it's a good quality glass.
Nice and stable.
Yep. And there's the
What
link.
Joey's selling is junk. You're selling your junk. You're going on OnlyFans, Joey. Oh, you won't sell junk. Okay. We thought you might have had your junk up for sale. Down on the local corner, you can find Joey. $20.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any new stuff on the top quality shirts page we need to know about there, young Joseph? I haven't sort of been on the page. I haven't been doing much lately because I've been getting hours working with no roster. Yeah. And it's not even a roster for me. It's just like a phone call or a message going, "You're free, can you come over?" Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife with a swatter. Is that his wife with a swatter when Joey's down the corner selling his junk? Joey's junk. That could be the name of a good antiques store or something. Joey's junk. Joey's antique junk. Oh, what was last night's dream? I missed what happened last night.
Oh,
Well, Harley normally does last night.
Seagull.
I think Mrs. Foster might kind of have something to say about that if you're selling your junk down the corner there. Joey? Just at a guess. But then again, depending on how much you make, she might have the what do you call it? The fanny pack or whatever, the bum bag. We call them a bum bag. Fannies in Australia is the front bum, not the back bum. Always got to laugh watching American movies, and they're talking about falling on their fanny. Because in Australia, it's your vagina. Isn't that weird? It's funny how different English languages. Joey's giving away his junk. You heard it here first, people. Joey's free junk. Tips and donations, much appreciated, but he's not going to charge a dime. Oh, okay. What was the history on the middle finger? Will it really, sit on it and rotate? Yeah, no, I think, and the Vicks, they're partying on tonight because Rob wants to, show off his new fridgie.
Yep. He's already done that
To the
on one of his shorts.
Yeah, and I think he was legitimately. Wouldn't surprise me if that was after they'd finished streaming that night, because he looked like he kind of had like a little bit of glassy eye stuff going on. Loving his fridge. And what is it? The little red cup song or something? Oh God, must be crazy. That was funny. The Coke bottle. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't even think that was even made in Australia, was it? They looked like Nambian or definitely like blacker people.
Yeah.
Let's see, gods. Where was it made? Botswana. Oh, look, and Nambia. I said Nambia. And Sumqui, Nambia, as well as Botswana. There you go. I had the Nambia. Yeah, definitely not Australia. I know, apparently Rob says good morning to the fridge before he says good morning to his wife at the moment.
Yeah.
That's love. You know what true love is, don't you? Who gets the first good morning kiss when you wake up? And apparently it's the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. That was a good night.
Yeah.
Hopefully his abscess has settled down, burst.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit of a backyard doctor myself. I just get a pin in there and freaking stick it.
Yeah, Wanda. He might have done that.
Oh. If he didn't sleep beside it that night, he probably slept beside it the next night because he said good morning to the fridge before he said good morning to his wife.
Yeah.
I know I'd be sort of thinking or saying, whether it be humorously or seriously, you love the damn fridge so much. There's your pillow next to it. Have a good night, sweetheart.
Or the other option would end up being, oh, why did I have to get that?
Well, who got him fridgy? Did the missus get him fridgy?
Yeah, Mrs. T.
I didn't hear who bought fridgy for him.
We had to guess what it was that Mrs. T got Rob before she revealed what it was.
Well, look, she's only got herself to blame then. If she wants to bring in, something for Rob to have an affair with, she's brought that on herself.
Yeah, I hope
Now
too,
she's got to
Kathy.
connect with a fridge.
Yeah. He should be feeling better now since he's got his fridge.
Yeah, I've had a few tooth abscesses. Like I say, when it becomes a big enough lump that it starts getting really tight with that white spot, I just stick it with a pin, whack a tissue up there, get all the gunk. What did Timber guess right?
I'm assuming the fridge. Timber guessed right what it was before it was revealed.
Hey, Ike!
Hey, Ike. Hey, Ike. Good to see you.
Oh, we're allowed to mention who you met up with, Ike. You want to come up and tell us all about it?
Oh,
Tell us
yeah. I
about your
saw
adventures.
something, but I won't reveal who he happened to run into.
Look, at Gas, I don't think Ike had any interest in meeting that person. He just wanted to go and hang out in that friggin' geek room, the nerd room, with all that nerd paraphernalia. Ike would have just been like in like some kind of weird dream world, seeing all that nerd paraphernalia. Oh, you're not in a place you can hop on right now. To the ladies of the night, not like being on TV. You're in one of them places. Just kidding, just kidding.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to mention it, Ike? Are we allowed to mention your meeting? Show yourselves. Show yourselves, you lurkers. Yeah, so do we know if Ben's even had his power restored yet? I don't know when that short was that he did. Well, I only seen it this morning.
No, he did another
see.
earlier one when it was raining again. He did one. I saw that one.
Yeah, when he was saying that it's still got a tornado or something like that running around. Let us see. Let's catch up with Ben and Sam.
Yeah.
Day 5, no power. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear from Ben and AI Sam. Oh, sorry, it's not AI Sam anymore. It's paid actor Sam.
Oh.
Apologize. Rain outside. I had to delete the last video because YouTube decided to demonetize it. But if you haven't heard, former President Trump, apparently someone tried to assassinate him on stage in Pennsylvania. We are living in an absolute shit show. The Democrats claim about democracy, but they try to lock up their political opponents. Now they're trying to assassinate them, apparently. Look, everyone, vote Trump 2024. That's all I can say.
Ben. I'm going to
And
face
God
down
bless
that
Trump,
now, Ben.
and hopefully he gets better soon. Stay tuned.
And here's his promised door.
That's what we needed. Great. It's basically 5 days without power now, and another storm. Great.
5 days without power.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's what we needed.
Well,
Great. It's basically 5 days.
Yeah.
wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and today would be day 6 if he still hasn't got power back. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, that'd be hard
Yeah.
because
You need
obviously all your
some.
food's going to start going bad.
Yeah.
Then you've got no way to cook the food.
Yeah, pretty quick. You have to start cooking food that's in the freezer before it gets all spoiled.
Hell yeah.
Because you can just imagine the grocery stores. Oh, there'll be.
That's a good idea, Wanda, making jerky out of everything on the barbecue.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got a wood barbecue so you can get that natural smoky flavour through it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I lost power here in my house for 20 hours. And yeah, here we go.
Yep.
Hot off the press.
Yep. Breaking news.
So Ike caught up with Frankeny today and got to hang out in Frankeny's nerd cave. Did she have to crowbar you out of that the geek cave or what? Ike would have walked in that room and his eyes would have just lit up like a kid in a lolly store. Because the stuff you see on camera isn't actually everything that'd be in there, I'd imagine. I mean, that room is just full of nerd stuff.
I don't know if Ike should have mentioned that, because if he's lurking, he might have.
Oh, that could be just a bit of a shit stir on Mel.
Oh, or that, yeah.
Yeah, so no trivia tonight for the Vicks. They are partying it up.
Yeah. So there'll be no trivia for tonight.
Make sure Frankeny doesn't mind that he dropped those picks. Oh, just joking. What kind of pics? Like pics of you masturbating in the room of all the nerd stuff. I can imagine you nerds doing that stuff, just going, oh my God, I'm in love. Geeks would have just been out of control. Mel shit shit. No, Mel's a shit disturber. We can't say it ain't so. Yeah, I don't do big heats in Discord. I would say I had an awkward boner, but it wasn't awkward. It wasn't awkward at all.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mr. Frankeny would have been proud that you had a boner in his nerd cave. He probably goes in there for like foreplay. Mr. Frankeny was really cool. That's because he's a nerd like you. These two would have been talking up all the nerd crap.
Yeah.
So seriously, podcast like is a blacksmith as well, in case people don't know, and he makes like really cool dinner bells or dinner triangles.
Yeah.
And Frankeny got one ages ago, and Ike's been meaning to drop it off personally because they don't live too far from each other. I'd imagine Ike would have just gone there, knowing that there was a nerd cave there, and just gone, there's your freaking dinner bell. Where's your husband? I want him to show me the room. Enjoy your dinner bell. Oh, you took her up for 4.
4.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start a GoFundMe so someone can send me one. How much do they weigh? Weigh them up for me. And that's actually a serious request. I like weigh them up. So then I can check by weight how much it will cost to send to Australia. Because, yeah, it costs a freaking fortune to send shit from America to Australia. It's ridiculous.
Hmm.
Actually, even sending stuff around Australia to Australian like venues is getting ridiculous. And I don't know why, because you think the postal places was would be making a fortune since the rise of eBay, Temu, all them kind of different online shopping places because they were all getting mailed out. I'll go to collect my mail around the corner and then I'll catch the actual delivery fella with the truck delivering stuff. He'll quite often mention that the stuff waiting for him at the depot where he goes from, he can't fit all the stuff in because of all the eBay and Amazon and Etsy. I've never looked at
Oh,
Etsy. Is that how you pronounce it? Etsy? Etsy. Your
yeah, on
mother-in-law's.
the farm.
How many of them do you have, Wanda? And are they all living on the same farm? Well, my dad collected mother-in-laws. It comes when he collects wives. They go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Delivery truck drivers get mugged. Is that actually a real thing? I know you get a lot of porch pirates.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'd have mine set up so it'd be I have wind chimes outside, so I'd set it up with the wind chime and try and space it so when the wind hit it, it would just naturally ring the dinner bell. Lucky I only live in a small town, otherwise I'd have all the homeless people coming in going, "Oh my god, it's dinner." Yeah, both of my parents are dead. It happens.
Yeah.
And uh, spoiler alert, we're all gonna die too. When my dad got really sick with cancer and he was officially given what we call the death knock, um, he wasn't so much worried about dying at his age because, as he said, I've had a good life, done a lot of living. It's like, yeah, well, that's a good way to look at it.
Was he ever
It's sadder
told,
when young people.
Wendy, was he ever told the timeline? How long? 6 months, a year, kind of thing?
Yeah. So we all got together. A few of us got together in April because that's like Easter. And that get together, that's when the old man said, like I've been told I'll be lucky if I make the end of the year out. I'm done. That's when he said I've been given the death knock. It's official.
Mm.
And yeah, he was pretty tough about it, the old bastard. I mean, I'm pretty sure he probably would have had some sad cries by himself, but he's in one of those men's men kind of eras where you don't cry in front of people.
Yeah.
Real men don't cry and all that kind of crap. turn on the outside lights to get them to come outside. Who are you getting? Well, I'm confused. Who are you getting to come outside? The in-laws? Yeah, I've lived in them country areas where there's no cell service or mobile service. Cells for you people in America, just mobiles in Australia.
Yeah, and then it depends on the cell service with the bushes, how close you're around the bushes, because they get easily block the signal,
Yeah.
and especially it's windy. Definitely, you'll have problems then.
Well, we only got good cell service here in town maybe 3 years ago. Other than that, the most common sentence said in town, and I actually say this with all seriousness, is, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?" People be walking around their yards. Is that any better? Yep, rightio. Can you hear me? Yeah. You couldn't, so even in the house I'm in, if I took my mobile, I'd have to keep my mobile phone at the windowsill, like literally on the windowsill behind me. And then if it rang, as soon as I pulled my phone away from the windowsill to put it on my ear, I would lose reception. That's how dodgy it was.
Mhm.
I couldn't sit with my mobile phone in the lounge room, which is literally just there. So yeah, as soon as you heard your mobile phone ringing on the windowsill, you'd have to like grab it, run outside to the front yard. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Roger. Maybe Roger sucks as well.
Rogers.
They both suck and it's expensive as hell. Holy crap. You might need to reconsider the cell service you're using. But then again, once again, when you live out in these really remote country areas, we've only got a choice of one provider out here.
Yeah. Don't have much.
And that's the
choice.
original, the very, very first telecommunications that come out here and put all the lines out in the country and everything. And then all these other competing telecommunications companies, they then have to rent the original lines off the original service.
Oh, seagull.
Holy moly.
Oh, holy moly. It's good to see you.
So Khan Seagull, you never really smashed the phone. That was when you had that episode with the missus when you called her lazy, hey? And she went wild on you. You used the phone to block the arrow that was coming towards you. But the phone saved your life. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
And phones are expensive too these days.
Yeah.
For a decent one. I mean, you can get all these El Cheapo ones.
Then every few years,
So the telecommunications.
then every few years you have to upgrade your phone.
Yeah, because then they decide that they're going to go 3G, 4G, 5G, and then the phone you buy, 2 years ago, which is still in perfect condition, is no longer compatible.
Yeah.
So that's about to happen to me. Apparently, I was on the list that I'm getting a new mobile phone sent out to me free of charge because the phone I'm using won't be no longer compatible. Well, I'll see if I can find these phones. So normally when I buy a new mobile phone, I spend about $300, and that's actually still a cheap one, but it's not like $49.95 cheap. Well, the phone they're sending me, hang on, I'll see if I can find it. Keep the chat room amused there, James, while I
Yep.
try and find this phone.
Yeah. Oh, you keep them till they die, Holly. Yep, that's right,
probably-
Wanda. SaskTel. The big internet and TV and cell phone service. 3-for-1 deal. For us who live here in Saskatchewan. Yeah. Make sure everyone to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and at the same time check your notification bell, because you never know. You might not be getting notified when someone goes live. So it's always good to check your notification bell, everyone, to be on the safe side. So you don't miss on someone that you like watching, and you get notified late when they go live. So yep, that's right, Wanda.
You don't want to miss out on James and my shit show. 3-ring circus. I'm just trying to find these complimentary handsets that Telstra, our main telecommunications provider in Australia, they're giving away 12,000 free phones to eligible people. Oh, here we go. So the cost of this phone to buy it brand new yourself is $79. Is that the one? I don't know if that's the one. That's not the one that I seen the other day. Hang on. I've got to have a look on my messaging thing.
Yeah, Kathy. Yeah. That's right. Small companies are getting bought up by bigger companies.
Yeah, which makes it hard for the mum and dad stores. So when I had a look at these new phones that they're going to roll out to us, it's like it's going to be like stepping back into the Stone Age. It's back to actual buttons. And I don't know if anyone remembers the day of going on the internet where you've got the center button with the press up, press down, left, right, to scroll around the screen. It's like, wow, are you kidding me? Here we go. We're going to call about our mobile service and the closing of the 3G service. Because they told me what model phone was going to be, so I had a look, and it's just like, are you kidding me? Like, you're sending me backwards?
Yeah.
Hey, I think this is the phone. I'm pretty sure they said it's a Telstra T Lite. Oh yes, here it is. Let me show you this modern phone I'm getting sent for free. Check out this baby, eh? Talk about going back to the Stone Age. Choose your storage, 128 megabyte. Are you serious? The phone I have now has got like, I think 128 gigabyte. Yes, it does. The phone I have right now has 128 gigabyte. So these are the new phones that they're going to send me a brand new phone. So they sell for like $49.95 or something.
Hmm.
And let's face it, by the time they mass produce it, it's probably cost them like $7 to get made. But that's cool. I'll just keep it as an emergency phone. In case I have an argument with Seagull's wife and, you know, she gets angry because I tell her she's lazy. Destroys my phone.
Mm.
Solid looking brick. It's still skinny. Oh, sorry, it's $59.95. There's a price. I'm getting it for free. Because I'm in a remote area and all this sort of mumbo jumbo.
Oh, through Sprint.
I told him that my phone will be fine when it does a swap over. They're like, well, no, it says that you're still using an old phone. It's like, well, yes, I still have another old phone with an active SIM card in it. Yeah, whatever. Hey, you want to send me a free, pathetic $60 phone? No worries. I'll just keep it as a spare, though.
Yeah.
Because my nearest Telstra shop. Mai Tai.
Hi, Ty.
Hi, Mai Tai. Hi, Mai Tai. Oh, I'm amazed the pub hasn't messaged me going, how are you feeling today? Just get to the question, Miss Manager. Oh, I've still got some old phones here that I've got bagged up to send to like them recycle places where they melt them down and separate all the different metals and everything. I've got some very old phones. I think there's just still the 3 standard SIM card sizes. The normal, the medium and the little mini, which are all the same SIM cards. They just use cutters to cut them down. Pretty sure we don't have any different SIM cards in Australia yet.
You don't, Seagull.
I don't think we had Sprint. Why don't you dogs make me a cup of tea? And we've got Melly Mel's bracket night on in just over 2 hours. What's the subject tonight, holy moly? You're normally up to date on all that sort of stuff. What's the bracket night topic tonight? Yeah. I wouldn't mind having a dual SIM card one. One for business and one for, oh, that's right, Bill Murray movies.
Yeah, that's right. Bill Murray movies.
Does that mean Mel's like had to sit down and watch all these Bill Murray movies, like 32 of them at least? Because there's normally 32, not categories, 32 subjects to pick from. Yeah. Should be very interesting. Tea time for Wendy. Yes, yes. I had myself a cup of tea. Bag in. Gotta leave that bag in. These tea bags, though, they're pathetic. Every time I get to the bottom of my cup of tea, I won't show you because there's still a bit of liquid in there, but it's like I could be doing tea leaf reading because the bags seem to be pathetic, bust open.
Yeah.
So I discovered this morning. Oh, Guilt Trip. Wasn't that with Seth? Oh, Guilt Trip. Is Ike still there? Ike, who's the other person that people get you confused with? Seth? No, is it Seth Rogen? Seth Rogen and the old lady, or not an old lady? Jane Fonda. Is Guilt Trip Seth Rogen and Jane Fonda? He's back.
Ike's back.
Yeah, Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't heard Ike laughing and carrying on with camera off, you would swear it was Seth Rogen. Yeah, Mum and Son movie. I think it was Seth Rogen and Jane Fonda. Let's ask Google, because Google would never lie to me.
Yeah. Google will never lie.
Wow, that was from 2012, that movie. Holy crackers. Oh, no. What's her name? Blah, 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 blah. Barbara Streisand. But Seth Rogen and Barbara Streisand. Yeah. Good old Babs. The dollar store, Seth Rogen.
Yeah. Ike.
The Temu Seth Rogen. Wish.com Seth Rogen. I need to close their blinds behind me. It looks like I'm getting surrounded by light. Oh! I'm just going to shut the volume down. Good old Babs. And who's Babs married to? Roslyn. Who's she married to? Babs Streisand. James Brolin, yeah. Oh, she used to be married to Elliot Gould. Well, there you go. Another one I like is Bette Midler. Don't mind Bette Midler singing and her movie stuff. Got to bounce for a bit? All right, bounce away.
All right. Well, we'll probably be here till before Mel goes. We'll be here till Mel starts his stream up.
What? You never told me this.
Well, you didn't read the fine print of the contract?
What? There was a contract? I was drunk. Holy shit. Because, Mel doesn't go live for like an hour and 3/4. Nearly 2 hours. Of course, Mel's napping before bracket night.
Yeah.
Love you too, Ikey.
Yep.
Wish.com Seth Rogen. Woo.
Yeah, I don't know where Oilers is. Either working or doing something.
No, Mal's sleeping, so you're safe there, Kathy. She's done a few good movies. I liked her in Beaches as well with, oh goodness, what's that other lady's name? I haven't seen her in movies for a long time. Oh, I can see her face and everything, long black hair. Who can remember? I guess it'll just be who can Google fastest. Barbara Hershey. I should have thought of a chocolate bar. Well, holy shit, man. If we're meant to be going live for another hour and 3/4, you never watch Beaches. Make sure you got the tissues ready, man, because oh, you gotta watch Beaches.
Yeah. You need tissues?
Got an issue? Get a tissue.
Need what? Need any?
It's sad. You avoid trying to cry. Always good to moisturize the eyes. And just watch the movie alone. No one will see you crying. But if I know you've watched the Beaches movie, I know you would have cried. Unless you're just a cold-hearted bitch, which I don't think you are. So you're gonna cry. No, 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 no. It's kind of a similar storyline to the movie that had Drew Barrymore and Toni Collette, where, you know, she's dying of cancer. Pretty well the same storyline. I mean, a lot of movies are just starting to do a bit of a rotation on storylines. And happily, Kathy, I'm like 500 hours way ahead of yours.
Yeah.
I tried messaging Ben this morning to see how he's going over there.
Yeah. See if he still has no power.
Shit, a box of tissues. Yeah, life does supply enough reasons to cry about, for sure. For sure. That's why movies are good. Movies are good just to go into imaginary world.
Yeah.
And I haven't looked because clearly I failed to read the contract that I imaginarily signed with James.
Yeah.
But the link's pinned at the top. Come up and tell us a movie you cried about.
Yeah. The
What's
only
your
way.
biggest? Oh, here we go. Terms of Endearment. There's Kathy's. Steel Magnolias. That was a good movie too. Geez, didn't that have a lot of big name actresses in it? Steel Magnolias. Let me see. That was Sally Field. I think Julia Roberts was in that one. Oh goodness, I haven't watched that for ages. I think Jane Fonda was in that one too. Well, come on, Kathy, holy moly, without Googling, not that I'll know, what were the name of I think there were 6 top actresses in that movie. Big name actresses, no Googling. You either, Ty. Oh, Daryl Hannah, that was, yeah. Oh, Olympia Dukakis, that's right. I forgot Dolly Parton was in there. Yeah, Daryl Hannah was the young actress. I thought it was Julia Roberts, but I remember there was, the daughter, yeah. Do you like watching tearjerkers, Seagull? Is that what you do when you're not watching sports? You're watching heart-wrenching, you're going to cry movies. Married. She was married to Peter Allen. She married Peter Allen there for a while. Liza Minnelli. Was Liza Minnelli in it? Shirley MacLaine. Yeah. It's always more fun if you try and remember without Googling.
Yeah.
Good for the brain. Good for the brain to try and exercise it. Take the brain out for a jog. Have you taken your brain out for some exercise this morning?
Yeah, you can think of the person, but the name just is hard to name who that person is. It's on the tip of your tongue, but then eventually
Tom Skerritt, yeah. Yeah, when you have a brain fart.
Yeah.
But I think that could be a new expression. Oh, well, it's probably an old expression. I'm sure someone's used it, but have you taken your brain out for some exercise today? Have you, James? Have you exercised your brain today? Brain exercise could also include crosswords. I love doing crosswords all the time. I was like really addicted to crosswords at one stage of the game. I'd be one of those bitches, that when you're sitting in a doctor's waiting room or something and they've got the reading paraphernalia there and the woman's weekly magazines and everything, I'm the one that's filling in the freaking crosswords in that book. Always got a pen with me. You think, I'll have a look at the crosswords in the magazines while I'm waiting at the surgery. Oh, some bastard's already filled them in. That was me. Probably me.
For me, it was always finding the words in the books.
The find a word ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I've got a brother that is completely illiterate. I mean, even seeing 3-letter words, it will take him a little while to look at them letters individually. And it's not an exaggeration. It's just a true story. Can't read to save his life. If he had to read something to save his life, he is going to die. But search words, man, he freaking do search words faster than me. And he doesn't even know what the words are. Wouldn't even have a clue what the word is that he's looking for. He just knows to look in that order. Even doing long distance traveling and everything around Australia, he'd just get someone to tell him the name of the town where he's got to go to, and then he'll look for the name of that, like when you've got your big atlas books of your country, because he'd do like big long drives through a couple of states. He'd just have a look in the back, find the name of the town, and then he'd just work his way back and just draw a line on all the town names he's got to go through. So it's pretty amazing how some people that are completely illiterate do get by with things. You didn't cry. You saw the Doors at the Hollywood Bowl concert in 1968. Wow, you're revealing your age there a little bit, Seagull.
Yeah, Seagull.
I wouldn't have thought you would have been quite old enough to see a Doors concert in 68, but cool stuff. That means you could have gone to Woodstock as well. Woodstock would have been fun until all that rain. Holy crap, man. When you look at the old Woodstock videos and all the rain and everything. OMG. Stalker Channing. Isn't it Stockyard Channing? The old cow? No, just kidding. That's a weird name though for a first name, isn't it? Stockard. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone called Stockard Channing except for Stockyard Channing. Yeah, Seagull, did you throw clothes up at him? Did you take your wife's bra and like, bing? Throw your bra at him, baby. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I didn't like the new Grease movie. What was that? Michelle Pfeiffer. I didn't really like the new Grease movie, the remake. It's not Travolta and Newton-John. Did anyone like the new Grease they did? Well, it's an old Grease now, but the remake. And Grease 2. There was a Grease 2. Yeah, unusual first name. Yeah, they did a remake years ago, so that's how not much of a hit it was. And it had Michelle Pfeiffer in it. Let's see. Grease. Well, maybe it was Grease. Okay, Grease 2. Grease number 2 was Michelle Pfeiffer. And who's the fella? And speaking of torturous names, you know, your last name's Green. Oh, let's call him Leaf. Like Leif Garrett or Leif Garrett. Yeah, it's a Grease 2. It was the second Grease. Why did Grease 2 flop? Because it was a friggin' piece of crap. It's pointless. A complete copy of the original. I'm actually reading this verbatim. Grease 2 is often regarded as one of the worst sequels in movie history. It's pointless, a complete copy of the original, minus all the good parts. And the songs are forgettable for the most part. There you go. There's a rundown of Grease 2. Have you ever seen, so in Australia, Rocky Horror Picture Show, it's definitely a cult movie to a lot of older Australians. And I mean, it'd have to be to older Americans as well, because it had Susan Sarandon in it. Oh yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's a cult movie. Cool Rider, is that one of the songs from Grease 2? Stockyard Channing. Where's Ty Spork? Has Ty Spork seen Rocky Horror Picture Show? I wonder what the live shows would have been like. Oh, okay. Michelle Pfeiffer. She did make a good Catwoman, though. Richie played Catwoman in one of the Batman movies.
Oh,
Let's see. And I think Halle Berry, done a Catwoman as well. Yeah, Halle Berry.
yeah.
Interactive live shows, that'd be cool. Up Toy Nazy's Rocky Horror. How do you do? I see you met my faithful handyman. He's just a little brought down. Because when you're not, he thought you were the candle man. Don't get strung out by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. And yes, I know the whole song. Oh, the Roxy. I'll be back in a moment. I'm just going to go and check the toilet paper supplies.
Oh, okay.
Toilet paper lives matter.
All right. Hmm. Hi, yeah. Yeah, her and her singing voice, yeah. Oh, Ty. One of these days you should. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And remember, the link is pinned at the top of the chat, everyone. Come on up. Let's have a little fun chatting tonight. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. And I should also say Sunday as well. And probably you're all happy that don't work weekends or taking a break, relaxing, putting your feet up from a long week of work. Because I know Wendy has been working hard.
To save the day.
Nope.
Yeah. We need to do up a list, James. Don't annoy me, dog.
Nope. Someone wants to steal the
Live stream,
show.
I don't want to have to I don't want to have to kill you in the middle of a stream. What? Okay, no more. All right, go. Get away from me. Don't love you. Leave. Oh, shut up. Get away. Can you still hear it doing low? Oh, out. Go on. Your barks are really loud through a microphone, I bet. Go on. Away. Out. That's right. I pulled out the tone. Don't fucking back chat me on your way out either. Go on. Oh, yeah, so that's one good thing about my job. I eat at work on their dime. I haven't had to cook food at home. Oh, actually, I have cooked food at home, but in the last 2 weeks, I've probably only cooked 4 times at my house.
Oh.
Hell, I'm working in the freaking kitchen, man. No, I hate them. Oi, dog. Ruff. Come up there. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, the dogs are loving me working at the kitchen too. The scraps I bring home for them. I bring home that much food scraps. I've even been giving food scraps away to the people across the road with puppies, with actual baby puppies. Hopefully they've been mixing the food scraps with actual dog food. I did tell them don't give them straight food scraps because they're only puppies. You'll give them an upset belly. But yeah, my dogs and the neighbours' dogs, they're just having a field day on the leftover food.
Yeah, because I imagine your dogs go nuts when they see you with something in your hand after work. Oh boy, food.
They get used to me, yeah. So I take over my own bucket with the lid and everything like that. I've had to train the bar staff that when they bring the plates in, I even say, just chuck it all in the bucket, man. Onions, bones, everything, because I don't give my dogs cooked bones. Obviously, they don't have onions. So I have to hand pick all that crap out. There'll be whole corn to cob in there. So I get there and I cut all the corn kernels off the corn cobs. And yeah, I hate my dogs. Bastards. Not like they do anything. Shit. I do more work for them than what they do for me. All they do is just freaking leave hair everywhere that I've got to vacuum. It is a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah.
It is a pretty sweet deal. And I know I do a really good job. Now they've been seeing my work ethics and everything, I am a valuable member of the team. Yeah, they wouldn't want to lose me. I'm head down, ass up. I even had because I even asked if I can go out and have a cigarette because the manager's a cigarette smoker as well, so she understands the value of having a cigarette, break. And she's sick of me asking if I could have a cigarette break. She said to me the other day, she's like, you don't have to ask if you want to go and have a cigarette. Just go and have a cigarette when you want to have one. She said, as long as you're not having 6 cigarettes an hour, I don't mind if you go out and have a smoke. I'm like, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good food. Been eating, because they make their own pizzas over there. Yeah. I just got to make my own dinner when I leave. And then when you get used to, or not used to, when you've been eating nice food that often, she'll say to me, oh, you want to make yourself something, for dinner tonight? I'm like, yeah, I'll just make a salad. Just a salad will do me. I'm sick of all the junk food and the pizzas. I was taking home pizzas most nights. Fresh made, made by my own hands.
Ooh.
Now I'm just sick of all the pizzas and pasta salads not pasta salads, pasta meals. So the last few nights I just bring home a nice big salad with homemade potato salad and homemade pasta salad and then your garden salads and drowned in garlic aioli. feta cheese. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough job.
Yeah, but someone has to do it.
Well, it works out well for them too, because I don't have a work roster. They just send me a message going, "Oh, can you come over to work?" Yep. Oh, I go out for and get store shop bought food most days now, Kathy. I'm just not paying for it. Working for it. Yeah, it's crazy. So meals over there, they are good meals. Big meals. That's why my dogs have been living like kings, because the amount of food that they put on people's plates is just massive. But we are in a farmy area, and all the farm boys love the big meals. Most people get, like the old doggy bag containers so they can take home their leftovers. But yeah, oh, mate, my dogs are living like kings. And the cat as well. Obviously, the cat's not going to eat chips and everything, but I'll get there and cut up all the leftover meat scraps for the cat. See, even the cat taking work, making me work. But the cat will be good when it comes mouse season. He's a good mouse. Well, actually, no, he's not a good mouser. He likes to sometimes catch the mice outside, brings them inside, does that kind of look what I've got cat meow when it's got a mouse in its mouth, like wow, wow, and it's got the mouse in its mouth, like look what I got, mummy. And then it proceeds to let it go. So then it can play the mouse catchy game in the house with a mouse that's just caught from outside. The cat has done this often that whenever I see it come in the house with the mouse, I've either got to get my little Shih Tzu dog on guard, and the Shih Tzu will be waiting for the cat to drop the mouse because my little dog will just nail it. Yeah, the cat's a shocker for friggin' bringing a mouse in from outside.
Yeah. I wonder how Harley Dad.
That dog is my prime mouse killer. That is the best mouse killer here. That little princess, a killing machine.
I wonder how Harley Dad and his family are with their packing.
Oh, God, I hate moving house. Especially when you've been in a place a long time. The amount of crap you accumulate.
Yeah.
The amount of stuff that you don't get for years. The amount of stuff that you lost or went missing. And it's like, oh, my God, I've been looking for that for so long.
Yeah. You lost it, then you go buy a new one, then later you end up finding it. Then you got two of them.
Well, after I left the sheep station, and then I decided to go and live on the road like a nomad for about 10 months, just in my camper trailer and everything, voluntarily. I put all my household stuff in storage. And it was in storage for about 4 years, because in the first place I got when I first decided to stop traveling for a while, it was hours away from my storage containers, and my storage container had a whole house full of stuff in it. It was ridiculous. So, yeah, like you say, you just start buying replacement stuff. Except mine, I was buying replacement shit because mine was in the storage container. And then I finally emptied out my storage container a few years ago. So then I suddenly had 2 vacuums, 2 washing machines, because I'm pretty handy for a girl, just like all this excess workshop tools and everything. That's crazy. And that's one of my jobs I've got to try and do, is to downsize all this crap.
Yeah.
I've got more guitars that I need to do with, so I need to get rid of them. Or most of them.
Yeah, especially when you're moving. Yeah. You decide, should I keep it or get rid of it when you're packing stuff up? That's always good time to do it. Should I keep this item or not?
Yeah, look, I try doing that. So when I know I'm going to move, I'll try and do the, downsizing, sending them, we
Mhm.
call them op shops, you call them charity shops. So I'll have all my boxes that I'm sending to the charity shops. But I'm also a sucker for sentimental value items. So that's my biggest sucker trap is the sentimental items. I mean, sometimes it could be shit that I don't even use. It's like, oh, I can't throw that away. Or a stupid piece of clothing that I've had for so long. It's just like, maybe I'll wear it again. Should I throw it out? Yeah.
Yeah, then someone will end up telling you, when was the last time did you wear that?
And then I'll try and use the rule, like if you don't use it a couple times a year
Mhm.
or whatever the time factor might be, but it's got to be a certain amount of times in that year, then you don't need it. But then when you live remote like I do, like I've actually got a big pressure washer that does something like 2600 psi, like it'll take the leather off your boots kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And I don't even use the pressure washer much at all. I've probably only used it maybe 4 times in the last 4 years, but it's my pressure washer. I've got it here. Yeah. So there's things that I don't use often that I do need every now and then. That are just, I prefer to not borrow stuff off people. Declutter, screw you.
Seagull.
I'm down with the screw you thing, yeah. It's hard.
Yeah.
Whoops. Pressing the wrong buttons and had my screen going crazy. Well, not crazy, just window swapping around.
Oh.
Yeah, I've even got like hand drills that I don't hardly ever use, but once again, if I got to use it, it's there. Rolls a 12-volt wire. Oh, definitely the sentimental items.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know a few people that are going through that sort of stuff at the moment because back to the everyone dies theory. Like one thing you can guarantee with life is death. And yeah, a few people that I've been interacting with are all having the same issues that they've got the memories from their, passed on family member. And you want to keep it all, but it's just unrealistic to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I've got stuff from the dad's here that's just ridiculous. Oh
Oh.
yay! Hang on, we better do a unblock him. Oh my lord!
Oh,
Hang
don't tell
on,
me
we
that.
just.
Yeah. Hello.
Well, hello.
Oh.
Oh my lord! He's
Oh,
got it. Like, look
Ben.
at this, people.
No,
You
no,
missed it.
I
He
don't
was
know.
showing his nipples.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're hallucinating, and she's drunk. Remember, she is
Man,
wearing fox ears, so I don't know what the fuck her problem is.
So, Ben, is there an update on when you might get power?
Fuck no.
Oh, jeez.
And yeah, there's power right over there. So about 100,
you're
100 yards,
joking.
100, 150 yards. That apartment complex right over there across the street has power. Us,
But is it power or a backup generator?
no, that's power. As of to us, by the city map, or the county map, which is a joke because it's a Democratic run, left wing fucking bullshit 24-year-old run judge who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. It says estimated unknown. And
Let us know how you really feel, Ben.
And we're right across the street. And they're like, yeah, we don't know. We'll get to you eventually. We have no idea. I'm like, You're idiots. You have fucking no idea what you're doing. This is worse than Hurricane Harvey, where it took my Mustang that got flooded because I walked out of my apartment the day I left after it flooded in 6 feet of water, and we had power for 3 days in 6 feet of water before they turned it off to be able to do repairs. They had it back on 3 days later. This is basically 6 days in, no power after Hurricane 1, the lowest level hurricane. They have no fucking idea what they're doing in this county. They're absolutely ridiculous. They're stupid. No fucking
So
idea.
basically, the only way you can get out and talk to people is be in the vehicle, charge your phone, and all that type of stuff. Then, basically.
Well, yeah. I mean, I will say the last 2 days the signal has gotten better. I mean, I've been at work since Wednesday, so I've been going an hour away to work, and so there's because there's power and stuff again. But I mean, like right now, I'm out here charging up. It's hard to see one of my main battery banks that we have for filming.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we go, that was like the catacomb stuff. We go and we charge our flashlights up doing it. I have my second one down here, my little universal adapter shit. But yeah, we're just having to charge shit. But the signal has been better at least, because for like literally like 3 days, I couldn't even watch a YouTube video. I couldn't pull up anything. I couldn't send a message, text message, nothing. The signal was so shit because everyone was on the network.
Hey, can you see the highlighted comments on the screen?
I could see from Kathy. You sexy thing. I know. Look at that titty.
How you holding it?
Look at that. Look
And
at that.
Seagull
holy
thinks
mo-
you look like a firefly.
Yeah, Holy Moly wants to see my nipple too. So she gets a nipple shot too. Travel Fools.
It looked brighter before. You must have had the phone shining on your nipples or something shining on your nipples.
Yeah, from last night.
Look at that nipple play. James, your show's about to get banned.
Ben the firefly. Oh, speaking of Ben and Sam, have you seen the new Ben and Sam merchandise?
I know. Look at that whore. Oh, look at that sexy mug. I don't even have a mug. I should be wearing my shirt. I should go get it. I don't
So
know
when
where
you
it
say
is.
mug, are you talking about James's face? Look at that sexy mug.
His pint. His pint glass. His pint glass, rather.
Yep.
This isn't a pint glass I have because we're so far behind on dishes. Fuck me.
I imagine you had to throw a bunch of groceries out already by this point.
Oh yeah, I know everything's out. Luckily, most of the frozen, the meats and the frozen stuff, we moved to Sam's parents' house, who also lost power, but they got it back like the next day. So we moved all in their freezer, but we still threw out just a ton of shit.
Yeah, like veggies and stuff and fresh fruit that you can't freeze.
Yeah, the vegetables, finally the cheese, all the sandwich meats. It was like, it's gone. All of it tossed. Done. Not worth it.
Has someone been driving around checking on house to house, see how everyone is still without power?
Fuck no.
What?
Fuck no.
Like emergency services and stuff.
Yeah, hell no, absolutely not. They did a maintenance check to make sure everyone emptied their fridge so it didn't stink, which is understandable. Which we have stuff that needs to be thrown out still in the fridge, but it's sealed, like in sealed containers. It was leftover lunches I made last week, but I didn't throw them out yet because if I throw them out, they're in a sealed container, reusable. I didn't want the sink full of these unwashed containers. So at least right now everything's contained. It's all
sealed. Is your town water supply not working either?
No, the water works. So we have water pressure, but there's no electricity, so disposal. But the point is, I just don't want all this shit building up in the sink, smelling up the apartment of like spaghetti. And so I'm like, it doesn't stink in the fridge yet. As soon as power comes back on, I will dump them all and wash them out. But at that point, until that point, I'm like, I'll leave them there. They're better sealed than stinking up the fucking apartment.
I don't know, because eventually the lid's going to pop off anyway,
Well,
from the building up of the gases and stuff.
I fucking hope not, but we're gonna see. yeah, there we go. Those are science experiments. Right now they're still sealed, so shut your mouth, Windows. Shut up.
Has anyone offered
man,
powers out by, say, day 6 or day 7? They could stay at theirs.
Sam's brother, his brother, he was. I mean, when I say Sam's brother, he has 3 brothers. His brother, the next year older than him, he has a house that he hasn't moved into yet, down about 30 minutes south of here. I guess he offered it to us. It's new, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not moved in yet. You guys can go stay there if you need to." But I'm like, "Fuck, we gotta move. Us, towels, pillows, the cats, a litter box, the food, a bunch of different shit." I'm like,
yeah.
I at this point, why? Let's stay here another couple nights, and the power will probably be back on. But it's
the thing
is
when you got pets
hassle.
as well, it's hard with the pets.
Yeah, it's
definitely harder when you got to live with pets.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a fucking hassle. I'm like, it's already 10 p.m. here Saturday night. Power might be on by 8 a.m. tomorrow, or hell, even in the next hour. You never know. Power can just pop back on. I'm like,
but no guarantees.
Why? Yeah, why would I pack up the cats? Man. Yeah, why would I pack up the cats and get that? And literally, we drive away, and the power comes on. It's like, oh, never mind, fuck it, and then unload them. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
At this point. He also told me to stop drinking. I'm like, fuck you. That was Sam.
Watermelon wine. Maybe you could make watermelon wine, Seagull. Let that shit ferment.
I have a margarita drink. Delicious.
Yeah. I haven't got nothing yet. I've got to go across the road and go and get myself some mixer because I'm not drinking straight vodka.
I wouldn't be drinking this right now, but I bought a bag of ice earlier at one of the stores, and it's still maintained enough in the freezer that I was able to grab out a few big chunks to like chill off this can of margarita drink. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. I've been drinking.
Yeah, well, because you've got really hot temperatures at the moment too, hey? The temperature, like...
Well, right now it's 70. It says 76 out, which is actually decent temperature, but inside the apartment it's like 88, 89 degrees. There's no breeze, so the apartment stayed hot as shit.
Let's turn on the fan.
But I've been drinking literally hot, like basically warm vodka and Coke for the last week almost. When I get home.
What is the weather forecast
good. I'd be
in the next few days?
The warm orange juice.
It's disgusting. What's that, James?
What's the weather forecast for the next few days going to end up being?
Right now it's pretty clear. I don't know. We'll see. Yesterday we had a massive storm. Today we had another storm roll in that lasted a couple hours. Heavy rain. Like yesterday's storm, I put out a short about it, and it showed some thunder and lightning, but not the worst one. The worst one was before I did the short recording of the video. I was standing in the corridor outside my apartment door having a cigarette, and a thunderstrike hit, and I literally almost pissed myself. I was so scared.
Hey, gutters.
When it went off, it literally scared the fuck out of me. I almost pissed. So, and all the electrics work stopped because everyone's like, "Fuck that," we done.
Hey Ben, did you get my Discord message I sent you?
I did. Fuck your PayPal. I did have PayPal years ago, and I'm pretty sure I still have an account with PayPal, but I don't know. I've never accessed it. And then right now, everything is so fucking...
Yeah, Australia doesn't have Cash App for whatever reason.
Yeah, everything is so wonky right now. Like we tried to do we were trying to do the FEMA thing because Joey Foster was like, "Hey, make sure you hit Red Cross. They get free food." I'm like, "Red Cross hasn't been around here." He's like, "Well, make sure to hit them up. They're not doing their job." I'm like, "Whatever." FEMA wants the Federal Emergency Management Agency, basically, for storms and shit and hurricane natural disasters. They're like, "Hey, apply for money for damages." And then you put in your information, and Sam's like, "Hey, they can't verify my information for some reason, so you do it." I was like, "Okay." I went to do it, and they're like, "Can't verify your information, even though we have the dates of this storm right now we're talking about." And I'm like, "Fuck you." Even FEMA is like, "Fuck you." I'm like, because they're offering like $750 a person for potential up to $750 per damages, like food loss, lodging, etc., etc. I'm like, I'll take a couple
Thing, but when
$100.
it's a draft, to try and apply for it. Hey, well, seeing as Ben and AI Sam is here, James, I'm going to dash across to the pub and go and buy some mixes.
You better take us on a road trip, bitch, with your fox ears.
Now,
I have I'm the only one with the what does the.
You've
I'm
done
the
enough
only
field
one.
trips in my town that you'd be able to recognise it if you just drove through it and go, "Oh my God, this looks like Wendy's town."
Well, if this was my stream, immediately it would have been "What Does the Fox Say?" sound clip. Immediately would have played for you, but
What does
you
the
know,
fox say?
Well,
the only-
you know, Wendy, Ben needs to catch up on what he's missed.
fuck. I don't know what the fuck I missed. Yeah, this week has been a fucking mess.
Well, what's he missed? He already knows about the Trump thing, so
Yeah,
James didn't know about the Trump incident.
I posted a short about it, and then I had to delete one.
Yeah, I know. We played your short earlier on. Don't copyright us. We already played your short.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. YouTube didn't like the first one I did, so I deleted it and put up another one in the car because YouTube didn't like the first one. They were like, "No."
Yeah, no, I'm just going to dash across the road. Can you keep the lovely James company while I ran away for 5 minutes?
Well, hold on. Okay. Chat, tell me if this is titillating or not. Is it showing? Maybe this one. A little more light. There it is. Oh, there it is. Is that getting you going, James? Is that working for you? Is that working for you, James? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at his hair. Look what Sam did to me too. It's finally fading. Look at that hickey. You notice that mark? That's a bite mark. He's aggressive. He's awfully aggressive for a little guy.
Mhm.
Just letting you know, chat. I'm sure the chat is very thrilled to know this information.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck them. They all have power and electricity and AAC. Fuck you. Yes, I'm being aggressive to the chat for no reason. No reason at all. Just because I can be. I don't like being on StreamYard on the phone. This is such a weird view. Because I can't see the chat either. That was really weird. I'm wondering, hold on, let me see. Let me try downloading the StreamYard app. It's showing me the StreamYard app. I'm like, let me try downloading this. Maybe that'll be better than doing it on the phone. I mean, it's still on the phone, but you know what I mean. Maybe the app is better than Safari. Let me see. If this boots me off when I open this app now, it's done.
Mhm.
I'll be literally right back. Let me.
Okay.
Why is my view on this thing like? I don't know. It's acting weird. Hold on.
Well, still without power on day 6. Gee. What would all of you that's in the chat, what would you do on you had power off for at least 6 days? What would you do? Oh, it's pretty hard for me to decide. What I would do, I would go crazy without power for that many days. Make sure. Yep.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's me. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? It's me. Yeah, that's better. Oh, now I can see the comments. Yeah, this app is much better. Now I can actually see the comments too. This is much better than the way I've been doing it before on the phone. Not that I've done this a lot on the phone before. But, yeah, our days without power have been buying some food, whatever's possible, going around. We went filming, went back and droned the same location the next day, and the construction crews were back tearing the building apart. But we got the filming done inside, and then droning of them tearing it down, continuing to tear it down. We're like, yay! Bought stuff. That stuff went to the trash already because again, power never came back on. Sam molested me in a cold shower earlier, and a bunch of cold showers. Basically, that's been what it's like. I'm seeing if anyone caught the Sam molested me in a cold shower part. But. Oh, gutters, don't be dirty. Yes. He's an aggressive little guy. He's a biter.
So I imagine you never got a chance to send a message to Rob for his birthday.
Fuck no, nothing. I felt like I've been so out of the loop of everything this last week because literally for 3 or 4 days, I literally couldn't even check updates of anything. Nothing would load. Nothing. Text messages, even simple, even not like say iPhone messages, but like you downgrade them to basic text formats. Nothing would send because the network was so overwhelmed, and the grid was just shit. And I was like, I've been trying to catch up on the chaos of the world. To be honest, that's what I've been trying to do. Just catch up on the chaos. Yes, holy moly, yes. But he complains when I spank him too. Yeah, he complains. He says it hurts. And I'm like, well, take it. And he does. And he does. Wendell's is going to be so upset she's missing this conversation. She's going to be like, what did I miss? And then she'll want a repeat of this whole thing.
No, she should be back in a minute or two.
Well, she's got to go get spanked by her bartender / mayor / convenience store / mechanic, town mechanic / electrician / custodian guy that works there. That man runs the town. You know that. God.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't want to know what James is doing. He's opening up another can of alcohol.
No, I wasn't.
He has a drinking problem. Okay, people. Coming from me. James has a drinking problem. Oh God, how bad is this if I turn on all the lights? Oh, that doesn't even do that. It doesn't even do that much on this car, actually. That's all the lights in my car. That doesn't even do anything. It's not even worth it. Lighting in this car sucks. There we go.
Oh, holy moly.
Well, that's a shame, holy moly, because I'm about to go into extreme details. Ah, shit. Where did that go? Fuck.
Hmm.
I knocked the battery. I have the battery bank sitting on the arm console, and I just knocked it off. It went in between the seat down here. Like, shit, where'd it go? Oh, it's only falls in between the seats. It's like, god damn it.
Mhm.
Pain in the ass to get up. I got it. Yeah, that's one shit thing too. It's like you have nothing to do, so it's like, hey, this is a great time to edit things. You don't have power to edit videos. You know,
Doesn't that need electricity?
yeah, you can't fucking. So we're gonna invest over the next 2 or 3 months. We're gonna, because each one is probably about $200 to $300. So over 3 or 4 months, we're gonna invest in, especially because then it'll be the off season for storms. We're gonna invest in some of those. I call them indoor generators, but they're more indoor battery banks. But you can run it. They basically will run for 24 hours. They can run appliances. They're like heavy duty battery banks that can run like a fridge for 24 hours. We're gonna invest in like 2 or 3 of those so we can run fans, the fridge, freezer, and stuff like that. Because I'm like, yeah, I am tired of throwing everything out my fridge once or twice a year. I'm really sick of it. And yeah. Let Holy Moly and Gutters remind what Wendell's missed while she was gone seeing her boyfriend across the street. She missed our me and Sam's sex talk.
Oh, no. He's not there anymore. So the alleged boyfriend that gave me the friggin' wrong amount of beers and that, and everyone's like came to this. He's already gone.
You fired your city mayor, electrician, custodian, groundskeeper, conveyor. Man, you people are horrible over there. What?
That was the last manager at the pub. And he was literally giving away fucking stuff that he doesn't own, left, right, and sideways.
So where did he go? Because I mean, there's nowhere else to work in that town, is there?
Oh, he's gone. He only come from wherever he fucking come from anyway. So out here in the country, man, because I live so remote, and the owner of the actual pub's not over there all the time, you kind of rely on having an honest manager looking after the place. And most people just think that they're not going to get found out. Like,
well, I mean,
just stupid shit.
Well, and once in a while, giving away 1 or 2 things here or there is kind of a customer service kind
of
thing.
He was giving away packets of cigarettes, which are not cheap over here.
Yeah, no. I mean, there are little things like when with our work too. I'm still
like a freaking glass of fucking beer or something.
Yeah. It's kind of a courtesy, like, hey, you're here all the time. We love you. Like we have a guy who's sending one of his
have
cards,
a beer on us.
Yeah.
No. He'd be having his own after pub freaking closed down parties over there.
Oh,
and they'd just be fucking laying it all on for everybody.
Yeah, no. Yeah. It's like I'm still figuring out a lot of the people we know is because I don't deal with the customer service side. I deal with just the repair side when we get stuff in. Now we're doing warranties and services. And if we get a warranty in, and we had one come in yesterday, and the guy apparently he owns like 4 or 5 of our carts. He bought 4 or 5 of them over the years. And so they were like, let us know when that comes in. This guy's important because he literally owns 4 or 5 of our things. Treat him well. So I'm like, do we want to just give him some free shit? And they're like, yeah, do it. Yeah, just give him some free shit. Like repair his shit, put some free stuff on it for him. No biggie. He owns 4 or 5 of our carts.
Yeah. Scratching each other's back, keep it in the good books.
Yeah. Because he'll come back. He'll come back and buy another one later, or send it in for further repairs and buy stuff. So that's fine. And I'm still trying to figure that out. But yeah, just giving away cigarettes or like after parties for people. Yeah, no, that's a no go.
Yeah, no. He would have cost him thousands.
Yeah, that even before I give away something, before I add a new part for free, outside of the lower end stuff, I'm like, do you want me to just give them this? And they're like, yeah, just throw it on there, fuck it. And I'm like, okay. That way, I can also wipe my hands
Yeah.
of it. Be like, it wasn't my decision.
That's right.
The VP of the U.S. told me to do it. You know.
That's right. Yeah, no. The fella that was over there before, he was only a manager. No shares in the pub or anything like that. It wasn't his money that he was giving away.
Your
And I mean,
boyfriend,
like,
your ex-boyfriend sounds like a douchebag.
not my fucking boyfriend. Not a hope in hell.
I said your
never
ex.
be-
I said your ex-boyfriend, Wendell's ex. Jesus.
was never a boyfriend. Was never even a love interest. I don't know if he had eyes for me, but friggin' hell, it's going to take more than one fucking free can of beer.
You sounded like you had interest after that one free can of beer that one time. You were like,
No
hello?
way. No. For me, that was a red flag. Like, warning, Will Robinson. No.
Why? Because he was white, Wendell's? That's racist. Racist.
You're an asshole. Have you been fucking told today, you friggin' white funky friggin' fucking dropped in a milk vat friggin' snowy fucker?
I'm told I'm racist every time Sam makes me have sex with him.
I don't know if I want to know.
I don't know how.
I don't want to know how this.
But
I don't want to know how it works.
I don't know how that works either. But like I've told you, and you missed it multiple times. He's a biter. He's a biter.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
He's a biter. Don't show this to Sam.
Give us a look at that again. Like
James, do not make that.
Over there. I love stuff.
No, James, do not make that a short. Do not. Make
No, I won't.
He will. Sam will beat me later if you do.
I think you'll enjoy that. Somebody keep that shit.
He has a punch. He has a strong punch. He also bites. I mean, I don't know if anyone ever noticed. I have a scar on my nose.
Clearly, you like it rough.
Somewhere.
Clearly, you like it rough.
Yeah, he hits hard. That's why we stopped drinking whiskey a couple of years ago.
I think I'm hearing too much about your intimate lifestyle that I don't want to hear. There's how much you love your freaking partner. There's like, oh my God, guess what he done to me last time we're having a romp around in the room.
We're very loving people.
I can see that by the marks and bruises and broken noses.
It wasn't a broken nose.
Did you remember?
It was just a bloody nose.
Have you been in there? Look, see, we just lost friggin' 4 fucking viewers with you talking about your friggin' odds.
Blake, you guys are to blame for bringing me on.
Oh.
Yeah, I think everyone misses your Monday nights, Ben.
Well, yeah,
keep you busy.
Just saying, no, he didn't say Monday nights. He said the mundane nights.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, well, we did again. I got through the Sunday. I got through the Sunday night college football show, and I didn't think I was going to get through that. Then the storm sped up from Tuesday morning to Monday morning. It came in 24 hours earlier than estimated. So by Monday at like 3 a.m, we lost power. And I was like, "Come on, power, come back on so I can do Monday show." Nope. Thursday, maybe. Nope.
So is where you are, is that like a tornado area?
It's Houston. It's a hurricane spot.
Oh, okay, hurricanes.
Yeah, it's a hurricane spot. So every year we get one hurricane kind of thing a year, and then we get some bad storms. This year we got multiple bad storms, and then we got a hurricane up from it came straight up from Cancun, Mexico. Sam's buddy went down there Sam's buddy went and got married, and then that hurricane delayed him leaving Cancun, and then that's the one that hit here, but it got here 24 hours earlier than expected. And it was only a Hurricane 1. It was a very low. It was the lowest level hurricane, and it did all this. And I'm
Now,
like,
if Cancun had a T on the end, would that be Cancun?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, here you go. Here we go. Let me see. Can I do this? I think I can. No, maybe. No. Can I? Can I? How do I do this on here? Is this how this works? No. How does this work on this thing? I have no idea.
I don't know, but I want to send you a couple of dollars. I want to send you some friggin' like don't pick on Australia hush money.
You just want to send me hush money so I stop talking shit about Australia.
Correct. And maybe buy you some takeaway meals so you're friggin' like running out of food resources.
How the fuck did I do this? Wait. No. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. It's not that easy on the phone to do this. Never mind.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's not that easy on the phone to do it.
When you're used to using a bigger screen, it's friggin' hard to go back to smaller fucking shit.
Well, there's not as many clear options when you're on the phone either as you are when you're on the PC or desktop or laptop or anything like that. So yeah, we could be at a house doing his brother's house staying, but I'm like, dude, there's electricity everywhere around here except for here. And I'm like, come on.
So, a serious question. How are you sorting your food resources? Have you got to like go to the supermarket every day, or you're living out of a esky with ice, or what do you call them, a chiller or a cooler or something? We call it eskies in Australia. Ice box.
Well, no, we have a bunch of.
How do you survive for 5 days with no power to keep your food sorted?
Well, again, everything. Sam has been off the whole week because all his stuff has been closed. So they're like, he's accredited for all his work hours because it's obviously not his fault that everything got shut down. So he's accredited for all the work hours. So he's just gone to his parents' house. He did laundry there one day of ours, and put all of our most of our stuff that we had in the freezer and fresh stuff, like meat products, in their freezer. Here we just dumped everything on a couple.
But how long a drive does it take to get to their place? Because I'm guessing if they're like a half an hour drive, it's not convenient to go over there every mealtime to grab stuff out of the fridge
No. Everything there is frozen. So for him, he just goes over there. He spends his day over there for the most part. I've been going to work since Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I've been going to work. And then today he went
living on microwave meals cooked up in the work microwave.
The point is, everything's stored over there. I've had a couple of days of I went on the way to work. I was getting there instead of 8 a.m. I was getting there at 6 a.m. because my manager, the VP. There's 3 of us again in the U.S. I have to reiterate, when I say my manager, he's also the VP of America because there's only 3 of us in the entire United States. He lets me flex my hours. So he's like, hey, as long as you put in the hours, you can come in a couple hours early. You can leave early as long as you do the hours. I don't care. And especially with the power outages, and I drive an hour basically to work each way. He's like, I don't give a shit. That's fine. So I stopped a couple days and got breakfast at a fast food place over there that had power. Other than that, for 3 days, I really didn't fucking eat anything. Other than that, that was it. I've been, and then some chips in the evening. I've been scrounging.
Can't you get yourself some microwave meals from a supermarket on the way to work and heat them up in the work microwave? Is a serious question.
Well, there is that, but the part of the problem is when I go in that early, nothing's open to get. And then if I get it, I'd have to go get it during the day, but with the amount of people trying to rush to the stores too, you're dealing with that type of delays. Yeah. And if I get them after work and take them the next day, there's nowhere to store them here. That type of thing. It's that type of chaos. So I'm not saying I haven't been eating shit in the days and be like, oh my God, I'm suffering. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I've just been going through my day. That's kind of how I used to live. I used to live just off like a few hot dogs a day. Like literally, like I'd have one at lunch and a couple for dinner. That's how I used to do in the military. So I'm kind of back
Oh,
to
that
that.
sounds really healthy.
I'm kind of back to.
Yep.
Oh, it fucking is that and alcohol. Yeah, I'm kind of back to those days.
Yeah, and I imagine too you're having gas problems too. Big lineups or people need gas for this or that.
If he's eating that many hot dogs, you can guarantee he's farting. Oh,
Well,
not
no,
that kind of gas.
Well, I fart anyways, but I haven't been eating hot dogs. I'm just saying I'm giving an example of what I used to do in the military. But gas, yeah. When we went to go, so the storm hit the Monday morning at like 6 a.m. I filled up my gas tank Sunday, so the day before.
Oh, gas, fuel, petrol.
Yeah, petrol. Yeah,
gas
fuel.
for your car. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. On Monday and Tuesday, we were driving around when I was still off work because I went back to work Wednesday. When we were driving around to go look at a couple things, drop off food to his parents, etc., etc. I mean, again, all the street lamps are basically out / all 4-way stops now, for the most part. Now a lot of them are back on, but at that point they were like that. And there were every gas station that was open was like 30 car deep.
Wow.
And I was like, fuck you, blocking traffic, fill up before storms, you fucking idiots. You know this is coming. You're all stupid.
How dare they? How dare they?
Yeah, I had a full tank of gas. I'm like, this happens every year, and everyone acts like they have no idea it's coming. I'm like, you people are idiots. Like our electric company here is like, well, we're trying. It's like, you people are idiots. What do you get paid to do? You get paid to run the electric grid. You idiots.
Yeah.
They still can't do it. Fix your shit. Sorry.
Oh,
Anyway,
goodness.
what is going on with his fox ears? What is going on? Are we cosplaying tonight? Were you and James role playing before I go on? What's going on?
We were like role playing backstage. I don't want to tell you what James was wearing. I'll leave that for James.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Was he wearing anything?
Can't say. Can't say.
No.
Ooh. The chat definitely wants to know what you were role playing.
No, you want to know what's happening.
Yeah.
It's kinky.
If James wants to tell you.
No.
It comes down to kinky.
Keep it up, Ben. You'll get James blushing for no reason at all.
Yeah. He was the one who started me giving the finger out.
It doesn't take much for James's complexion to blush.
Well, it took us a while to get James to be corrupted, and it's just all downhill from here for him.
Oh, yeah. As soon as he started doing live streams, he was like, haha, you're fucked now.
He started some IRLs now. Our James is blossoming and coming out of his shell.
Well, I told him the other night, I was like, I was going to Saturday night, this last Saturday, before the storm hit. I was like, hey, I'm going to try jumping you live, but we're going to a bar night with one of Sam's coworkers, another teacher friend, and her husband. I was like, and we hadn't been out for a while, so I was like, yeah, let's go hang out with them. All right, and I was like, James, thank you though for coming on Thursday with me, because I was like, I wouldn't have made it that night. That night was fucking weird. No one jumped on for like over an hour. We were like, what?
I missed out on heaps because I've been working. Yeah, so I'm normally working at this time of the day
I know.
night.
I know. We were just like, what the hell? Where is everyone?
Yeah.
I've got a job.
No,
I'm a working girl.
I know you were there.
Street corner in my town is not busy. I've got to be out there many hours.
Normally it's like 20, 25 minutes, and then a couple of people jump on. No one jumped on for like an hour and 10 minutes or something. We were like, what the hell is happening right now?
Yeah.
So I wanted
Vodka
to make sure.
Seagull.
I wanted
It's vodka.
to make sure I
Vodka
got it
lemonade.
tonight. What do you?
Oh yeah, and
What-
show us your bedroom battle wounds. Thanks for that. I'm going to need some freaking therapy for that now.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That's a nipple. That's a nipple. James.
Yeah,
Where's your nipple, James?
No.
and then you've been showing us like bite marks. I'm scarred.
Wendell's. Where's your? No, don't show us. YouTube will not like that.
Isn't that sexist? That is sexist.
I'm not. I mean,
Guys
I am being an equal opportunist. Well, I mean, yes, YouTube is sexist because of that, but I'm being equal opportunist. So yeah, it's YouTube's fault.
Yep, the nipple again.
Yes, the nipple. Holy moly! Yes, the nipple. I'm amazed.
That's only because every time Ben friggin' tweaks his nipple, it gives him flashbacks to that war wound on his shoulder.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed. Actually, the nipple show hasn't aroused Mel yet.
Mel's was sleeping. He's probably awake now, getting ready for
No,
his bracket night.
he's awake. He sent me and you, Wendy, a message through Discord.
Nipple photos?
Nope.
Oh, I thought he
Probably.
might have sent you nipple photos.
Well, you should tell him, hey, Ben's on showing his nipple, and he'll come on. He'll be like, fuck yeah, let me see it.
Oh, don't lie. Mel will not come on. You're just trying to broaden your little short chocolate men friggin'
Mel.
stable.
All right, Mel.
You love your little chocolate men.
Pussy. I love the pussy. I love the pussy. I can't. I don't have the audio clip, so I have to try to do it.
Oh, yeah. What's this? Oh no, it's Ben and Nipplegate again. Nipplegate.
Nipplegate. That's a good one. Nipplegate. Yeah. What do you got? What did you think about that, James? And Wendell's obviously, because Sam messaged me because I've been so out of it. I think I was taking a nap. I think I took a cold shower. I took a nap when he was out, and he was like, "Someone tried to kill Trump," and I was like, "What? What did you think?" Not to go political, but I mean, like, that's third world country shit when a political candidate literally gets shot on stage, or someone attempts to shoot someone on stage. That's third world.
Now let's address the friggin' elephant in the room here. That's right. I'm talking about you, fat ass down the bottom. Why didn't the people in the back grandstand behind him?
How dare you? Don't fat shame me. Don't fat
How dare you?
Woman. How dare you? How dare you?
Oh.
Why didn't the people? Number one, so a bullet. I'm assuming there was a bullet that grazed Trump's ear. I'm assuming the shooter was out the front somewhere, in a building out the front somewhere. If that bullet grazed his ear, then it's got to keep traveling. Why wasn't anyone behind him shot? Why weren't the people in the back grandstand in absolute fucking panic because it is human friggin' self-preservation instinct, fight or flight kind of shit?
That's an interesting. That right now, that from everything I saw, which obviously there's only like one or two angles right now of video because it was just a live rally. It sounded like a low caliber weapon to me personally, but that's also the audio recording, because the audio recording is recording his mic, not the surrounding. Yeah. So to me, the audio sounded like a 22 caliber, which is a very low caliber. It's still a weapon. It can kill you. It's still a low caliber.
But why didn't people sitting in the grandstand behind him go, oh my God, someone's just fired shots at the president. Now we've all just like ducked and crouched from the bullet shot and seen the president go down. Now let's all fuck off in case they keep shooting.
I don't think they could hear it, or they were in such shock too, because there's this it's a psychological aspect in different scenarios with different people. So it depends on who you are. So if you're in that scenario, you're watching this guy, you're listening to his speech, all of a sudden something happens, but you don't hear it. You just see him go down. You're like, what happened? You're not sure what to do. So there's a psychological aspect of, say you're the most, one of the most famous studies of this type of aspect is there was a woman who was brutally assaulted, I'll use that in nice terms, and then murdered in an alleyway
Unalived.
in a city. And 5 people called, like
Involuntary unalived.
5 or 6 people called the police, but like 100 people witnessed it and heard it, but no one did anything to do anything to stop it, because they thought, well, someone else will do something. They all had this, someone else will take care of it, the situation. We don't have to do it because someone else is going to do it.
Mhm.
It's called like a bystander syndrome, basically. And so I think those people were just in shock. They just don't know what they were seeing, what was happening. Plus, again, from the audio, you can't clearly hear shots. I mean, you hear it, but you don't know what it actually sounded like to those people. But yeah, but apparently there were 3 or 4 casualties. So other people were hit behind Trump or past the stage, and then the gun that they showed the Secret Service tackling him to protect him after, immediately. And then you see a sniper guy come out, and he's like the marshal. He's the guy you don't fuck with, as they keep saying. They took out the gunman apparently really quickly, or alleged
Them
gunman.
was in the military, of course he's carried guns.
Yeah, well, no. If you watch the whole video, if you actually watch the videos, the Secret Service took Trump down. Then you see the tactical guy come out, and that's the guy behind the Secret Service who does that stuff. And he took out the gunman really quick. The gunman's dead, or alleged gunman, and then but a couple of the people at the audience died apparently from the crossfire at Trump. So,
well, there was a comment earlier on at the start of James's live that apparently 2 people are now unalived.
Yeah,
I think one was a civvy, and I don't know if the other one was the shooter.
It was 2 or 3, including the shooter, I think, total. Something like that. Yeah. That's the story right now. We'll get more info later as
the day goes by. Yeah.
I just loved Trump getting up with the Secret Service trying to push him off stage, and he gets up and he's like, no. Fist bumps and literally says, keep fighting, to the crowd, and they erupt because he's like blood on his face, the flag over his head.
Well, isn't that a perfect promotion? As an outsider from an entire another country watching this friggin' shit show go on, isn't that a perfect promotion for even under gunfire? I still say keep Australia fighting.
That's better than his mugshot photo. That's better promotional photo than his mugshot. If you're a Democrat, I'm sorry, it's over. It's over for you this year. It's over for you. You're part of your party. You just tried to take out the presidential candidate.
Well, you're on a panel with an Australian and a Canadian, like either of us. Fuck.
Well, I know. Amy's not here, or she would give me shit. But yeah, and she's an American, but she lives in Australia, so well, whatever, traitor. But this is third world country shit. I'm sorry. This is when you anywhere in Canada or Australia, if your political opponent is attempted to be politically imprisoned and or then assassinated, also, that's third world country shit. That's not, how a country is supposed to be run. So,
well, you're in a bit of a third world country with no fucking electricity. Food resources that you can't freaking keep fucking cold.
All right. You know what? Well, Biden hasn't been here. After Hurricane Harvey, I will tell you this: within 2 days of Hurricane Harvey hit, Trump was here. talking to Houston and people in Houston about Hurricane Harvey.
2
Where's
days.
Biden? Where's
It took him a
Biden?
whole 2 days.
Well, it took 2 days. Where's Biden? He's overseas calling the president of Ukraine Putin. He did.
Yeah,
He
but
said,
shit like that happens in
he's like,
Australia as well.
Well, he also called Trump his vice president. Biden did overseas. So he did. He said, if I didn't think that she was trustworthy, I wouldn't have gotten President or Vice President Trump on my ticket because she's the most loyal. And here is President Vladimir Putin of Ukraine. I mean, the guy's a mess. So, and he's overseas while we're here in the U.S. shitting ourselves, and he's over giving billions of dollars to people. So,
well, look, as an Australian that kind of watches all this news stuff from afar, yes, I know I'm not American. I only hear what the media feeds me. Apparently, you're friggin' what's the terminology? Like ex-president? Is he classed as an ex-president? What's Trump's president terminology?
Former president.
Former, yeah.
He stole friggin' records and took the fucking shit home. He's been indicted. Apparently, criminals can run for presidency. Like, what kind of friggin' 3-ring circus he's running over there?
There are
where you let criminals run your fucking country.
There are certain things.
Criminals.
Indicted is not guilty. Indicted just means some people say, yeah, we believe there was a crime done. We'll take it.
Okay, all right, let's take it a step further. I believe he got found guilty on some of them charges. He
got found guilty.
They found personal files that should have never left the friggin' White House.
That's not, no,
in his own residence.
You're a confusing situation. He was indicted for this alleged, he took personal files.
Didn't he get found guilty for a few of them?
I'm trying to.
Did he get found guilty for some of them?
I'm trying to explain this to you.
Hang on. All right, on the phone because I think I'm going to need a drink. I'm going to bring my bottles over here and I'll pour the drink here and everything.
Okay. I was like, I want to clear this up just for the record, so I'll wait for her to get back. I do want to clear it up because I think this is the part of the problem is that when people hear certain news reports, they get them all mixed up because there are a lot of news stories that go around. That's why I said I want to clear it up just because there are so many, all these news reports going around about different things. People get them mixed up after a while because the way the news reports stuff. So Trump was found guilty in New York under whatever weird statute that's still.
What was it he got found guilty of in New York?
I am working to explain this. This is where you're gonna go, but this is gonna take a second because it's even for me. It takes a moment to explain it because no one knows what he got guilty.
Margaritas will do that.
No one knows what he got found guilty of. He got found guilty of 34 felonies for campaign violations for his lawyer paying Stormy Daniels for a non-disclosure agreement for the hush money payments from 2015, 2016, which was over the statute of limitations to be charged for, and they were only misdemeanors. But they somehow extended the statute of limitations to charge him and then upped them to felonies.
See you there.
See you, Holly.
That's part of the whole thing. The New York one, everyone looks at that and laughs at it. It's a joke. That one's stupid. He won't serve any jail time. There's no minimum jail time required for those. Those are whatever, but they're stupid because, again, he should have never been prosecuted. They were misdemeanors. They upped them to felonies somehow, and then the judge never. They're going to get tossed out. They're on appeal already because they're going to get tossed out. But the what you're talking about is the Florida case where he had confidential material at Mar-a-Lago, which was locked up. It was locked up. When they show photos, that was the FBI actually strewing them across the floor, taking photos, go, this is the material he has at Mar-a-Lago. And people are acting like he just had them laying around the bathroom. But he's a president. He actually can have those documents. Presidents have that ability to have the document, confidential documents.
Shouldn't they be like saying? Shouldn't they be saying that'd be like a bank manager taking personal bank information home because I just wanted to check it out and do some work at home. No, you do the work at the fucking office. You don't take people's private fucking shit home because you feel like working after hours.
Wendell's, he still, as a former president, every former president still gets presidential briefings of all secret classified information. Because they're former presidents. They can go to all those interviews and meetings and get classified secret interviews and meetings. He can take those documents. He can. Now, what they're trying to do is because
he can take the documents. Can he take the documents or can he have access to the documents? Both. Two different scenarios.
Both. He can
take them home, go and photocopy them, keep his own copies.
No,
take shit back
he can take copies of them, official copies. Yes, not make personal copies, but he can take copies of them. The point is,
there's your other little short brown chocolate guys in the house.
Yep.
There he is. Let's get him up on screen. Yeah, let's go, Mel.
He's about to go live in 12 minutes. So if he comes up, he's only got about 5 minutes.
But Wendell, what you're getting at is what they're trying to get him for is because he had them, and then they said we want them back for whatever reason, and he was like, well, I can have them. Then they're trying to be like, well, he had he didn't give back the documents, even though he has rights to them. But then you have Joe Biden, and I'm not trying to say Trump shouldn't have just given them back and just avoid the whole situation. I'm not saying that. He should have just given them back, avoided the situation. But when Joe Biden has photographs of paper of all the same type of documents strewn across his garage in his place in Delaware, and he wasn't actually allowed to have them. He was a vice president and senator when he had these. He actually was not allowed to do it because it's a presidential act, not a vice president. He actually broke the law, and no one does anything with him. Because the Hur report, if you read into findings, the Hur, H-U-R-R, I believe, Hur, who did a investigation, found Joe Biden to be so old and feeble, he's like, it wouldn't be nice to prosecute him. And then you saw the debate. And you see why he was like, we can't. I feel bad for the guy. You see why? Yeah. So why are they prosecuting? It's a political move. They're just trying to take out Trump. I mean, now they're trying to assassinate him, apparently. And it's a coup. It's third world country shit. Absolute third world country shit. If you want to talk about
but I mean, every country's fucked up. Every country's got politicians that are doing everything they can to make sure they stay on top. That's for sure. Any country, every country.
That's what it is at this point. I think it's Democrats are the least democratic of anyone. They scream democracy, yet they literally coup against themselves. But yeah, it's because they're trying to kick Joe Biden out, but Joe's like, I'm not leaving, so the donors will pull him out, et cetera, et cetera. I'm like, I hope Joe Biden stays in. He's gonna get, I mean, they're all gonna get crushed at this point. It doesn't matter. So, but now they tried to assassinate.
Mel wants to know if this show is called Reaching with Ben.
Yeah, there you go, Mel. Just for you. If you don't come up, talk to my nipple, Mel. Come up.
You're still there, Mel. This is just for you.
I mean, I just summoned him. I love the pussy. I love the pussy. Allegedly.
Well, about 8.5 minutes, then Mel goes live. So
What a bitch. Well, I'm here with the cool people, Wendell's and James. I'm here with the cool people.
I don't think we're the
Well,
cool people, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take that.
well, I just recently found out about our prime minister. He was talking to an empty room from the UN.
Yeah, but that's probably like the C-19 safe version, is it?
Well, it had to do with increasing military budget to up to 2%.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
What the fuck? I heard an evil voice pop in. Ah,
You
fuck.
know who it is? It's
Oh,
me,
fuck.
Ben.
I know.
Hey,
I heard
bro.
an evil voice. Was that?
It's me.
I know. I know. I see who it is, Dragon. Thank you. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Because he pulled up the screen, and I was looking away, and I was like, oh fuck, what the hell is that? So Jay, was he actually?
Make sure that it was
an
really
empty room?
Dragon and not a porn ball.
Was he talking to an empty room, as in like an actual media event?
Yeah.
Or was it staged? Or
The cameras at the back then slowly moved in, and there was no in the seats. No one was sitting down in the seats,
oh.
except for maybe security and some other people. So
Oh,
he
that's
got
fun.
caught.
Well, that was funny too, because the whatever the event was, I think it was a NATO gathering or something.
Yeah, NATO gathering to
Yeah, it was
get everyone to increase their spending.
Yeah, it was
2%.
Yeah, it was some NATO
Look
gathering
at-
though. That was why.
Kathy's dragging out the cuss words on you, Ben.
It was like 3 days ago,
Kathy's
or 2
pulling
or
out
3
the
days
cuss
ago,
words.
where Joe Biden was like an hour late, and the Italian prime minister, she looked at like her fake watch, going, "Who the fuck is waiting for this motherfucker?" Like, just trolling him, and then he screws up by calling again Trump his vice president, and then Vladimir Zelensky, he called him Vladimir Putin. I was like,
Yep.
right in front of everyone. I'm like, oh my god! And he was an hour late. I'm like, who? So I'm not shocked by your statement though. Yeah, he was talking to an empty room. I'm not shocked by that. I'm amazed anyone. I don't know what's going on with the Western people, the Western politicians. It's just a shit show.
Doesn't go wrong.
Yeah.
It's all about power, baby. It's all about the power.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is this light in front of me? There's like this
I
weird.
don't.
There's this weird light.
Electricity. It's electricity that other people have and you don't.
No. I think it's a truck or a car that's parked behind a building. That's why it looks weird. Because I'm like, what is this light that just happened right here? I mean, because I see the other building lights, but there's like a truck that pulled up there. I'm like, what is this light? It's like a weird. Anyways, how are you doing, Dragon?
I think it's close encounters of the third kind.
I'm all right.
Ben's
That's
like close
to
encounters of the
Mel's
fourth
channel.
kind.
He'll be going live in a few minutes here.
No one cares about Mel.
Oh, don't pick on Mel. He's our little troll doll.
Dragon's like,
Ugh!
no, Dragon.
Like, no.
She's like, no one cares about Mel either.
Yeah, right. So, I wanted to give everybody the news. Ghost Eagle's
You're
granddaughter
pregnant.
died at 6 tonight.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck, man.
Shit.
Yeah. I was up on another friend's panel with him, and he texted me
Has he given
privately,
you
and
consent? Has he given you consent to mention this, or
the one chat I was in, I told everyone, please pray for him and his family because this is sick.
Yeah, I was just talking shit to him on Discord earlier, but that was quite a bit earlier today. But so I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, but this is This was found out at 6 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. I was talking shit to him way earlier this morning, but I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, that's news.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucked.
I was on the phone with him for quite a while. Yeah.
And I just talked earlier on about when older people are dying of cancer and that sort of stuff, and just my dad's experience. And dad's like, he's fine with dying because he's had a good life. And I mentioned that it's just really fucked when younger people are going to die before they've got to live theirs.
Yeah. So tonight's just been a sad, sad night.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. Rough.
Yeah. Yeah. It ain't good.
No, it's never good when young get taken before they've even gotten to friggin' live their life, spread their wings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
How's he going?
Huh?
How's
No,
Ghost like he's all besides the obvious of the emotions, like he's
Yeah.
yeah.
I was on the phone a long time with him last night and tonight, and yeah, it's not good.
But he's hanging in there. He's I mean, obviously he's struck by it, but he's hanging
Fuck
in there.
yeah. Like is he?
He's right now. He's numb. He doesn't know what to think right now. He's mind blown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's understandable. That's understandable. I think that's how a lot of people are for a lot of situations, not just a death, it's loss of any kind. It's kind of
I can't. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, for a little bit, you're like.
Thank you, Kathy.
I don't know what to think, so that's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I think James is going to shut us down, but hang backstage.
Yeah.
No, James, you are not shutting down, you son of a bitch.
Well, we can still do that. Not unless you keep
we
showing
can
your nipple.
still be backstage, Ben.
Not unless Ben wants to keep showing his bedroom wounds on the friggin' live stream.
Oh, jeez. Ben, you know we love you, bro, but...
She's the one who just requested me to show it, so...
No, I asked her the question.
Yeah,
unless,
okay.
Which is a question. Go on. Well, show us then. Okay, show us your bedroom wounds.
Ooh. Ouch.
That's actually a week old.
Oh.
Oh,
that's a week old, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a week old. That's faded. He's a biter.
Uh-huh.
Well, we can keep hanging out here for a little bit longer. If you want, it's up to James. It's James's channel.
Yep. We can stay backstage.
It's not the first time.
James is like,
all right.
No, I'm ruining.
We can stay backstage. We can stay front stage. I think most people are going to go over to the bracket night though, but I'm happy to hang backstage for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't mind hanging out backstage for a little while, yeah.
Let's get drunk and take our clothes off.
I don't
Everybody's showing nipples backstage.
No, I'm good. No.
It's backstage.
So, yeah.
It's backstage, not the back door. Relax.
Damn, Ben.
Ben.
Who's playing the music?
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
Not
No,
me.
that's Wendy. That's got to be Wendy.
It's not me. It's not me.
Well,
Well, it's not me.
that's Mel.
It's not me because my radio is minimum. It's off.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
Ben
see?
saying, Mel-
No, and it definitely isn't me. So
Yep.
I mean, I can't.
Mel's
but
live, everyone. So
I can play music if people want.
oh yeah,
No,
big
that
old
was-
party.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
Yep. so all in the stream right now. So
No, get
Everyone
James
can-
copyright.
Anyway,
wants
any
to
last
stay back?
words? Any last words, Ben? Till we go backstage and party backstage.
Yeah.
Ben, what do you got for us? When are you going live? What's going on? Tell us what's going on in the world.
Damn, bro, you're wearing no shirt, fucker.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, AC is fucking. It's hot. Goddamn, it's so hot.
Hurry up,
If you
last
have,
words. 30 seconds. Go.
if you have no power, sleep butt naked. Always be with a biter. Those are the best partners. And watch James' show.
Yep.
There we go.
All right, Dragon, what do you got? Last words. Plug your
Um,
channel. Do what you got
much
to do.
lo-
Let us know what's going on.
Much love to everybody. Please be safe. I'm done. What do you got to say, Wendy?
That was short and brief.
Yeah.
What have I got to say? I've got to say I hope you've all enjoyed your night. Big hippie squeezy hugs to Ghost. I don't want to get it too much because I'm a friggin' easy crier these days. Hope you have enjoyed your night. Catch James and I next time. James will plug that for us right now. We're all going backstage while James shuts this shit show down. Have a good week. Thanks for dropping in.
What a shit show.
well, it's good to see everyone who's on the panel, everyone who's in chat as well. It's good to see everyone. And for Ghosty, hope I feel your sorrow. It's at the last minute here, but we're thinking of what just transpired. So, everyone, let's go over to Mel's and have a good time. So, I'll look forward to seeing you, everyone. And remember, the Vicks don't go live tonight. So, they're celebrating Rob and someone else's birthday tonight. So, they'll see you next week. So, good night, everyone. Have a good weekend. Good night, everyone.
Are you ready to play some bingo or trivia tonight with the Vicks? And so sadly they have canceled their bingo or trivia for tonight this week. But make sure that you remember to hit their like, share, and subscribe button. Next week. Are you ready to play some bingo or trivia tonight with the